you got a biter.
Lightning strikes by my window, hits my chest right in the morning.
Hey guys, it's Carrie Betcher from the Teaching True Preschool and Early Learning Academy, and today I'm gonna give you tips to help your child stop biting for good. Now, the first thing that I want you to know about your child biting is it is completely normal. Just because your child is biting does not mean there is something wrong with your child, does not mean that there's anything negative associated with your child at all. They are not bad, they are not making bad choices. They normally are biting for 4 different reasons. Number 1, they're having a difficult time with communication. The second reason is cause and effect. When a child turns around 1, they start learning about cause and effect. This does sometimes start a little bit earlier too, so keep an eye on that. But cause and effect, they are learning if I drop my cup, my mom picks it back up and it becomes a game. If I press this button, a sound is made. If I bite this friend, they cry. So it's all about cause and effect and really learning that milestone. The third reason is for teething. So if a child is teething, sometimes they just have to put anything in their mouth. They will put anything, anyone in their mouth to help calm the feeling of their teeth popping through, which can be miserable. And then the fourth reason is for our sensory seeker kids who just really like that input of biting different things. So they will bite just for that calming input, sensory input in their mouths. So here are a few things that you can do to help your child to stop biting for good. The first thing, I love telling parents and reading in our classrooms biting books. There are tons of children's stories and social stories that you can get that talk about biting and why not to bite. There are books called We Don't Bite Our Friends. There are books called Dinosaurs Don't Bite. There are tons and tons of different books out there that you can get for your child and read before bed and just incorporate it in your daily stories. Another thing that I like to tell parents is to talk about biting all the time. Even if you're not noticing these habits or behaviors happening at home and you know that it is happening at school, talk to them about it. Reinforce, we bite our food, we don't bite our friends. We bite watermelon, we don't bite Owen, or teeth are for chewing, not for biting. So keep on just making that a conversation that you have at home with your kids. Another little trick that we tell parents is to use one of those Pasi Holders, and instead of having a Pasi, use a teether and have a teether attached to your child at all times. So then when you see that maybe they're starting to get upset, or if they are starting to teeth or anything like that, you can gesture to them to use their teether to help calm that need to bite. And the last thing that I like to tell families to do, especially if your child is starting to learn and really enjoying the cause and effect of different things, is to buy toys or do things at home that are geared towards that cause and effect. So one thing that you can do that's super easy with stuff that you have at home is just grab some pots and pans and some sticks. When you bang the pots and pans, it makes a loud noise. So that could really help your child with that part of their development. You could also do the peekaboo toys, a jack-in-the-box, any kind of cause and effect toy that you can find that your child enjoys could really, really help this need to bite and hear what the child does in a response as they're learning this milestone of learning cause and effect. A huge thing that's so incredibly important is to not play bite or do raspberries and things like that at home if your child is a biter. I'm not saying don't do that if they don't have a problem with biting, but if you're doing this at home, it does make the child think that it's a game to bite a friend or to put their mouth on someone's body. So it's really important that as soon as you find out that your child is doing any biting or anything like that, and or if they're even starting to bite you at home, to not play bite anymore or do the raspberries, because that can really make it difficult to teach the child that it's not okay to bite. The last thing that I want to say, guys, is please give your teachers grace if your child does bite or if your child has been bitten. Biting happens so quickly, and when you are not right on top of that child, there is a chance that we won't catch it in time. So it's really important as we are teaching our children these different skills, and that you working on it at home will really help as well. Just have grace with us and know that we are doing the best that we can to ensure that all the children are safe and learning and having fun while at school. If you like this video, please hit subscribe and hit that like button. And if you would have any videos that you would like me to post here in the future, please put them down in the comments below. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Have a great day.